Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Trainlang business podcast. And today I'm joined by Santi. How are you, Santi?
Hello, Matthew. I miss you so much, Matthew. So
Oh,
nice to come back from holidays and then just join you on a podcast. That's a very good time. Yes.
it's been a long time, Santi. I've missed you. Oh, it's good to see
Really?
you.
It's such a
And
yeah,
I
compliment to
don't
me.
know. It looks like you've gained some kilos. Life in the UK is good, Santi.
Really? Oh, the roasts. We criticize British people, but the roasts. It's a discovery. You can just chuck anything in the oven, and just eat
Oh,
it. It's a
look
nice
at
thing.
this.
We don't complicate
Amazing. Somebody from Spain complimenting the English cuisine.
Wow.
This is unheard of.
It's a bit ironic. It's an ironic compliment. And also, my mother-in-law is here listening to me in the background. So,
You're a wise man. You're a wise man. Very good, Santi. Well, we need some of that wisdom today because we're talking about confusing words, Santi.
well,
Confusing words, part two.
yes, we may be confused about many things, but not about these words. At least by the end of the podcast. Yes.
Very good, very good. And all of the words we're going to talk about today are connected to business. So we're coming at this from a business angle. So hopefully by the end of the pod, we'll have these words a little clearer. Okay, Santi, we're going to dive straight into this. I hope you have your coffee there and you're ready.
Yeah, a kappa.
Look at that. He's got a cup. Oh,
Yeah.
good, Santi. So the first couple of words are speak and talk. It's the same thing, no?
Not really. It sounds similar, especially in Spanish, but in English, it's not really the same. When we speak, is because we're communicating in a formal or public setting, and so we use it. Like, for example, I need to speak to the manager about my complaint, is because we need to communicate something. So it doesn't refer that much to having a conversation, but to express something to another person.
Hey, that's really interesting, Santi. So, for example, if I'm at work and I have a problem and I need to speak to the manager, I would be more appropriate to use speak rather than talk.
Exactly. The same with, for example, I speak English fluently. You cannot say I talk English fluently,
Mm.
or I will speak at a conference. You wouldn't say I talk in a conference, because when you're in a conference, you're just like speaking on your own, communicating something to an audience.
Hey, that's great. That's a nice way to remember it. So, if we're in an informal setting, if we're with friends, having a coffee, we're talking. But at work or at a conference, then we use speak.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now we're talking, because that's what we do. We just have a chat, we talk. Yes. But yeah, we won't say we're speaking. Yes.
Okay, okay, good. Well, hey, that was nice and easy. So if all of these confusing words are this easy, then it's going to be,
Wasn't that confusing? Yes.
oh man, very good. Okay, well, let's keep going. The next one may be slightly more challenging. Can you tell the listeners the two words, please, Sandy?
So the words are other and another. And these ones sound very, very similar. And yes, we may actually be confused about when to use one or another,
Okay,
one
you're
or the
right.
other. Yes.
Okay, good. So let's start off with other, and we can use other with plural nouns. So, for example, what could we say? I like my cat. I like my cat, but the other cats in the building are very aggressive towards my cat,
Very good.
for
Huh?
example. No?
In that case, cats, because you're using a plural noun, so you would use other. Yes. But
Right.
when we use it with a singular one, with a singular noun, we need to use another. For example, I don't really like my job. I think I'm going to look for another one. So
Ah,
another job. You wouldn't say I'm going to look for other job. No. If you're
right.
referring to a singular noun, then we use another.
That's great, Santi. Excellent. So, other for plural nouns, another for singular nouns. It's becoming clearer. But what if we have two options? Maybe there's, I don't know, what could we say? This two choices that we have, and we think, okay, I don't like this one. I'm not keen on this one. I'm going to choose another or the other.
Well, you just like said, and probably you cannot speak wrong. So I think so. You can choose other or another depending how you express it. You actually said it very right. I wouldn't reword what you said. It was very nicely put.
Thank you, Santi. This is why I enjoy doing the pod with you. It's just a huge self-ego boost.
Nice.
Very good. So if there's two options, then we can use other to talk about the other option. For example, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. Use your other hand. Use your other hand, or use the other one.
Yes, because another has more of a sense of additional. But when you choose and you use other, but when you want to say an additional, for example, I want another slice of pizza. You want an additional slice. In that case, you're not choosing between one or the other. You actually want an extra one. In that case, you use another. Yes.
Very good. I like the way that example naturally came to you, Santi, about taking another slice of pizza.
Yes, we think about business. We meant to think about business, but only pizza comes to mind. That's my kind of business.
Oh man. Okay, good. Well, thank you for the reminder to keep this online on topic about business. I got to be honest. I'm really looking forward to the next two words because I want to hear your examples. So let's go to appointment versus date.
Yes, we're gonna talk about their personal lives, isn't it?
Okay. So, Santi, appointment. I mean, in my mind, when I hear appointment, it's like a business kind of word. Now, I think about a business meeting. I have an appointment.
To the dentist. I have an appointment with the dentist.
Right. Okay. So for those
romantic.
Here we go. Dates. Santi, tell us about date. If we use the word date, what's the feeling?
Well, date should be something romantic in general, because you can always make the joke, or you can have strange relationships and you can use dates with other people. But most of the time, it's a romantic setting, a romantic situation. So you have a date with your partner, your girlfriend, or your wife, but you have an appointment with a doctor or someone else. Unless you're the king of Spain, they probably have appointments instead of dates. But normally romantic relationships, dates.
Very good, Santi. That's excellent, fantastic. Okay, so appointment, official business, or something serious. A date is romantic. Now, Santi, you did mention when we were talking off air that you wanted to tell the listeners about your first date experience. So I think this would be a great moment to hear that.
To be honest, the dates with my wife have been very easy because she doesn't really she's not a foodie, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But the good thing is that it's very cheap. So we just go for a drink to a pizza place. And in Spain, when you're vegetarian, you don't have many options. So our dates were very, very simple. Just having a drink here or there, or going to the park. So very, very simple. What about you, Matthew?
Oh, Santi. Well, I don't have as much experience as you with dates, I'm the first date I had with my wife, I still remember, because she said to me, "Can I bring my brothers?" Well, my brother, I think she said, and I thought, okay, well, it's a little bit strange, but no problem. And so she came with two of her brothers who were like giants, So, man,
you look very big yourself.
No, this is the camera. No, I'm actually a dwarf. But her brothers were big. So, yeah, I'll never forget that date. There we go. Good, Santi. Okay, we better get back.
You could say that was an appointment.
That was it felt like an appointment. You're right.
With our brothers.
Good. Okay, let's keep going. This one is a difficult one, maybe, Santi, for learners to understand clearly the difference. Expect and wait.
Very good. So expect really sounds like expectation, something that you look forward. So, for example, we are expecting some visitors tonight. It means
Right.
that you expecting something to happen in the future. Estás, in Spanish, we have tener la expectativa of something.
Yeah, so like a positive feeling, no, almost an active waiting. I kind of feel that you're prepared, you're ready for this event to happen.
Yes, like when you're pregnant and you're expecting. But that doesn't sound very positive, doesn't it?
I guess it depends your view of babies, no?
Well,
But,
for men, as a man, just imagining it, just I'm so scared about it. So yes,
yeah.
maybe women are different, but yeah, giving birth, wow, expecting is
Well,
not.
there's a whole other podcast about giving birth, so we'll leave we'll leave that for those. But
Like
wait. So wait has the feeling, it's more passive, I think, no? That you are waiting for something to happen. Maybe you're at the doctor's, you're in the waiting room, and time goes by slowly. Oh, I was waiting for hours. Or I don't know, Sandy, I mean, I'd be interested to get your opinion. For me, in Spain, banks or the post office, there's generally like one person working.
yes,
And you can wait. You can spend your life waiting.
they probably don't earn money, don't make money out of that. So probably they just want to annoy people, just make them give up and go back home. But yes. It
Yeah.
doesn't happen in other countries. I don't know, because
Well, I don't
China was even worse.
really.
I remember I spent a whole day in the bank just to give some papers. Like it was terrible. So
Okay,
if you
so I take it back. It's not just Spain. It's not just Spain. Okay.
I don't know.
Very good, very good. So that was expect, wait. Okay, an interesting one. Santi, something close to your heart. Shop and buy.
More materialistic heart. Well, this one is, I think it's easier because when you go shopping, you go to a place, or maybe you do it online, but it's not only spending money, it's like browsing what you want,
Right.
which I hate, to be honest. I like more like the purchase, paying the money, getting what I want. But shopping includes more than just paying.
Yes. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I find shopping incredibly boring. And yeah, I just want to get to
And
the
exhausting.
buying moment.
Yes. I get so tired. I become so tired when I'm shopping.
Okay, this one's clear then. But this is the next one, I think, is maybe a mistake that many English learners make, especially perhaps those coming from a Spanish background. Estoy nervioso. Oh,
Yes.
I'm nervous. But is it a false friend?
Well, nervous is more when you're like afraid,
Right.
than being nervioso.
Right.
You're not really nervioso. What you are is that you are nervous about an upcoming interview.
Right.
It's not really nervioso. It's more like afraid.
Yeah.
Scared about something that may happen.
Yeah, that's a good definition. So for example, Santi, if I'm at the dentist, could I say I'm nervous, or would it be better to say I'm irritated?
Depending. I guess you will be more nervous, but if he's very annoying, for example, and just for example, if a dentist was like telling you lots of bad jokes all the time, or then he will be irritating because he will be annoying. But if you're scared of him because he has the tools to inflict you pain, then yes, you could say that you're nervous about going.
That's nicely described, Santi. Good, thank you. Yeah, so I get nervous going to the dentist.
Exactly.
And then at the end of the experience, when I have to pay, I become irritated. So, yeah, good. Excellent. So, Santi, I think irritated is closer to annoyed.
Yeah, I would
And
say so. Yeah, like kids. These kids are so irritating, you could say. But you're not nervous for them. You're just irritated.
there we go. Very good. Very good. And I think that's our final one. So maybe a quick review, a quick 10-second review
I hope
of
this
the
is
ones we.
Sam. Yes.
I'll give you a situation, Santi. You can
Oh
give the correct
no.
words. What do you think? Let's do some freestyling, man.
Do it.
Okay, here we go. Santi, I got a problem at work. Tengo
You
que
need
hablar
to,
con el jefe.
you need to speak to him.
Oh, Santi, there's 2 slices of pizza left.
Oh, you need to choose. Then choose one or the other.
Oh, right. Okay, very good. Santi, I finally got a call from that girl, and we're
Your-
meeting next
I
Friday.
hope your wife is not listening to this. But if she's not, no, okay, it will be paid.
It's a date. Okay, good. Santi, I think the new teachers will arrive tomorrow.
Yes, I don't know what to expect,
Ah.
or I don't know if they want me to wait here, sitting, or they.
Eres un maestro, Santi. Fantastic. Good. Saturday afternoon. My
I
wife
hope you're
wants
not
me.
It's anything else. But sure.
The way people drive makes
Oh.
me
Makes me feel irritated,
right.
but you could be nervous if they're very aggressive.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Great. Good. Santi, those confusing words no longer confuse.
Did I pass, Matthew?
Yeah, with flying colors, with flying colors.
Thank you.
Great, Santi. Always a pleasure to have you on the pod. Thank you very much for coming in. But if our listeners want to learn a bit more or to take a class with you, where can they go?
So they should go to campus.trainlang.com and just sign up. There is lots of tools that we can use to have success in your learning endeavors. There's lots of methodologies that will adapt to your needs.
Oh, very good, Santi. Okay, Santi, enjoy that English weather and see you in the next pod.
Yes, let's do that.
Bye.
Bye-bye.